time. And it was there we met an activist who was simply going up and down the roads asking what Progressive Democrats of America was about. And that's when we first met Rob, over 2 years ago. Very special relationship began, and through the year, and when he announced, we asked him if we could move a PD endorsement, and if he would fill out our questionnaire within minutes. There was an immediate yes, and it was returned the next day, and out of that has begun what we think, as all of you in this room know, no longer one of the best kept secrets. It's about the nation's going to hear. We're about to beat Paul Ryan twice. Yeah. Today is very special for Progressive Democrats of America like you. We are the insurgency inside the Democratic Party. We're here today so that our president can hear us in Milwaukee to let him know that Progressive Democrats have his back, and when he's reelected, it's time to get on with the work of single payer.
Yeah.
We need the president to understand that we don't want the troops out in 2014. The day that he is sworn back in, the clock has to begin to get our troops home. All of them, safe, orderly, out of Afghanistan, and all the contractors. And we're sending Rob to Washington to take that message to the president. It will take all of us to put sleep off for the next 3 days, to call our friends. Regardless of all the work that we've done on the recall, these next 3 days really make the difference. And that's why Progressive Democrats of America is here. We've been on the road since the Democrats met in Charlotte, in the shadow of the Democratic National Convention, when we gathered at Progressive Central. And Rob was there. Rob was there with 2 of our board members. And we brought them here to be with you today for 2 things. Not only to ensure that we get Rob over the finish line, but also to send a message to Mr. Romney. We wanted to come to the scene of the crime and let him know that it was the Bush administration that turned his back on the workers here at the UAW plant.
Yeah.
We have a special relationship with labor and PDA, and I'm honored today to introduce to you one of our good friends. Many of you know the work of National Nurses United for their incredible commitment and on the front line fight for single payer. Who better than the nurses to lead the fight for single payer? When the Democratic Party threw us under the bus and gave up on single payer, and our president turned his back on single payer, it was the nurses working with Progressive Democrats of America and activists like yourselves that have grown the single payer movement and continue the call for Medicare, improved, enhanced Medicare for all.
Yeah.
And it's the nurses who have led that fight. And now, if that's not enough, they're about to take on Wall Street. And we're proud that we're working with them on that. It was at Progressive Central that we launched what you will know as the Robin Hood tax. And it's the nurses who are out front. And the leader of that movement with the nurses, a PDA board member, and one of our best friends, Michael Whitey. Please welcome Michael Whitey.